Speaking of cuts, I waited your whole run until it was over. You should thank me.
I will not.
Petition to call it the Schmearful wagon instead of the cinnamon bun wagon.
How's the volume?
Chat, audio good?
Because I can raise the game volume a little bit. I just don't want to drown out myself and others.
And others.
And the compadres.
I need to get a Genesis flash card as well. Man, I just have so many other things I have to focus $100 instead of that.
Wait, save it too? I'll just check myself then.
Yo, who remembers the robot from Rocky? Happy birthday, Polly.
Oh, nice.
Whenever it's
nice ad.
whenever it's
Alright, I think
Paul
it's good.
Saltine's birthday, I'm doing that. I'm sending him that. Happy birthday, Polly.
Alright. Let's start getting ready here.
Oh, alien salutes. The late night SegaCrew, Sega Week. It's like a mixture of Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, speedrunning, and shenaniganery.
Space Ghost. Oh, for you youngins out there, who am I kidding? There ain't no youngins, it's a Sega channel. You all know Space Ghost.
Don't touch me.
That was Adult Swim before there was Adult Swim.
When they had those title cards and it would be legitimately old people swimming in a pool.
Yeah!
That's a while ago.
Weird as shit.
Hey, no running.
See, this is why I love you guys.
And home movies was the funniest thing ever.
Oh, dude, squiggle vision. Alright, listen here, bro. Dude.
Yes!
Alright. So I'm about ready to get started here.
All
Wasn't
right.
Brendan's mom banging the coach or something?
I think in one point, yeah.
Okay. I'm just a little tired.
The
so
one
I'm just
episode I remember is when the one kid has a crush on the nurse.
Alright, I'm gonna go. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoops.
Good luck.
Good
Coach.
luck, Chronoon.
Thank you. It's high action intense. Fucking fuck.
Yeah.
Well, that's a rough start. I'm gonna lose like 10 seconds here. So
Okay.
there's a technique in this game called the zero teleport. Oh wait. Where you can basically one-shot bosses. Or two-shot them, depending. It's really useful, so I want to have full health as often as I can.
And the reason you want full health is
Because it's the only way you can use it.
exactly.
Yeah, man.
And you also want as much lag as possible.
Totally.
Totally.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, that makes less difference. I don't know, there may be a couple parts where, do you ever do it purposely in laggy parts?
It's just not many times where you can go out of your way to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I had this set up for the quickest fight, but I was a little bit early.
It's deadly. Very deadly disco.
Timing's off in the splits. I haven't played this in a little bit, so I'm a bit rusty. There we go. The other thing is you want to zero teleport against the sides of the screen with the enemy next to it. Because if you hit like a solid object, you're just gonna stop immediately. But against the screen, you can get more out of it.
Dude, the art in this game is amazing. as the
Yeah.
boss with the big floppy appendage comes storming in.
Dude, it's so smelly. So, do you have iframes throughout the teleport itself?
Or is there a certain point?
You don't, actually. You can be hit out of it.
So then sometimes hitting them against the wall probably isn't ideal, depending on where their hitboxes are.
Yeah, there's only a few bosses like this one, which are just set routines that work the same every time, but it's actually the game requires a lot of improvisation.
Yeah.
I mean, if you haven't seen a run of this game, you're in for a treat. This
Very
game
good
is just
speed.
boss rush, a boss rush the entire way through. Every boss you see Chronoon fighting here, like he said, like multiple things can happen. So the moment the boss does something that is not preferable, Chronoon has to adjust on the fly and make that decision based on what is now faster. And he does this the whole run, and it's fascinating. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where if you don't really know the game, you don't appreciate what he's doing on any given boss.
Yeah, at first some people are just gonna be like, "Oh, it's just dashing through whatnot and all this," but when you actually pick up the game, you don't know what you're doing.
No, this game is
It will eat you
brutally
alive
difficult.
quick.
Yeah, brutally difficult. Like it says it's super easy percent category. No, that's just the game being a troll.
Yeah.
Super
This game was
Easy
not
is
released
just,
in the United States.
Super Easy is just hard. Super Hard is incredibly hard.
Like expert.
Like this rivals Contra hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say this game's harder than that.
Oh yeah. There are moments where I can't even make it out of the... Like if I don't know what I'm doing and I'm not like prepped up and everything. When I first started picking it up, I like died instantly within the first few seconds of playing it.
Yo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and you know, and casually, my favorite part of the game is just the sprite work. What Treasure was able to do with the sprite limitations on grid size and everything else, they would actually put sprites together to form giant bosses, and this game really took it a step forward from Gunstar Heroes, which also utilized that.
Yeah. Cleaned it up more.
As you'll notice, the main character here is much more detailed, much more menacing.
And then Gunstar, it still has kind of like that cartoony feel. This one has more like that. We're trying to be like a sci-fi comic feel.
Correct. And you'll see a lot of the ways the graphics were able to run in this game. If you pay attention to the left side of the screen there, you'll notice the black border come in and go back out in certain places. Vector Man does the same thing. A lot of those late Genesis games, in order to save space and get as much on screen as possible, they had to shrink the actual screen down. And as you see, it just expanded back out once the boss left.
Chronoon.
This guy's like the main baddie in the game, so we're gonna fight him now.
The logic of this
And he's dead.
Dude, I like his wiggle, dude.
game. Know that? Dude, don't trust Uber Eats or that other DoorDash shit. Okay, they take forever and then it's really expensive. And you feel bad when you don't give a good tip. Then you feel like you're fucking with your food on the way there. Trust me.
I was trying to get like
drive yourself up to McDonald's.
a zip go out of bounds for a little bit, but I didn't get in time. It's not a huge deal. It's a little optimization.
Is it risky?
Not really. There's one later on that is.
So was that like your attempt at like some lag reduction by kind of keeping them off screen?
I mean, it worked out that way. The main thing is it's just a shortcut and I can just skip those enemies entirely. So it's pretty good. Oh yeah, so this is like one of the most random bosses in the game. Not the worst pattern here, but I'm not used to the setup. And I try to get a 0 teleport in. I don't think I have enough time. Yeah. That sucks. So I'm gonna lose like about 20 seconds here.
I like how all the trees in the background have eyes.
Yeah, and I wonder what those like white things are. They seem like skulls.
I was gonna say they look
Yeah.
like skulls.
Alien skulls.
That's yeah, skulls of what?
Tree skulls. Duh.
Skulls of the people that gave the Empire a hard time.
Such a sad moment coming up.
Say you were to obtain a specific region of this game, the Japanese ROM is, or I'm sorry, the Japanese copy is where you would want to go. The Japanese will run at 60 frames a second, much like you see on stream, whereas the PAL version will run at 50. It will be slower and it won't be optimized.
Weird. I got hit after I killed him. Must have been an active hitbox somewhere.
That's right, see, there it was. So sad.
This game is just a technical masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Like it blows my mind every time I watch him do a run of this.
It's a little careless there. I was trying to get some more health out of that brain worm, but it didn't really give me a good pattern. So I won't be able to get a quicker fight here.
Just look at the water flowing out of those pipes in the background. Each, like,
I mean, it looks like that's at
is
least
an
2
individual
layers.
pipe. It's like stacked, flowing animation.
Yeah.
But it all
These
comes out
2 layers
beautifully.
are crazy. Dude, and like the 3D wings here, like
Oh my god.
the rendering.
Oh,
It's like way too hard,
look at it.
but whatever.
Oh,
Chronoon, it's okay. You're giving me more time than gawk at the beautiful boss you're fighting.
Oh yeah. Of course.
I mean, those wings are something else.
it really, really highlights the true beauty of the Sega Genesis game. But
Treasure was really, really good for that.
if it's in the right hands, you can make phenomenal looking.
Oh, Chronoon, your power went out. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
What?
Oh,
The
some Cheech
spaceship
and
or
Chong shit right there.
Oh, I see.
the spaceship or whatever you're in, the power's going out. Ignore my bad joke.
So I get a setup here. I can jump straight through these falling boulders that you can't even see.
Emergency.
Large sunflower with intestines hanging out the bottom, attacking.
It's like an ode to the one boss and one star.
Oh, like the asparagus monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing I really respect Treasure for, that they do odes to their own shit. And they like make
Oh, yeah,
it different, but like familiar.
Oh yeah, you fight Seven Force and Melon Bread in this one.
Different,
Oh,
but
spoiler
familiar.
alert.
That's the key.
Nah, this space isn't that great, so that's not a huge deal. But This is one of the few. I missed one of the few tricks in the game. You can just hover next to the spider's butthole and just burn him to death. But unfortunately, I have to do this the conventional way, which means I have to wait for his little babies to try to drag me to death. It's not gonna happen though. Not really a
What's
faster
crazy
way
is
to
I
do
could
this.
totally see this being an arcade game.
Ooh, that would have looked beautiful on an arcade cabinet. And it could have been a beautiful coin eater, too.
Oh, it would have been a coin eater.
Yeah, if you're gonna play this game, play it on Supereasy. Besides the difficulty increase, which is actually pretty minute, it is harder. But the main thing is you have infinite continues, and super hard you only have four lives, I should say. Continues are just lives. If you die
Just the
once, it's
fact that
game
you're
over.
beating this game.
Speaking of which, that's pretty low health here. It's alright, this boss is kind of a joke. Oops.
As he says, whoops. Don't make me nervous, Chronoon.
These 1,000+ attempts aren't there for show, man. I know what I'm doing. Thankfully.
Someone screenshot that. Attempt number.
Dude, he's confident too. He's got his completed run one right next to it. I hide mine in Sonic because I'm embarrassed.
It's like
I hide
3,000
both.
attempts, 100 finishes.
Oh man, until I'm ready to pass out, pretty much. Unless someone else wants to come in between 12:50 and 4 a.m. Yeah, I was on
Whoa.
1 o'clock this morning,
Oh,
afternoon,
that's really bad.
until 4, and then I got a washer and dryer. Got the washer in, and then now I've been chilling with everyone else.
Damn it, that sucks.
Yeah, we're going all week.
Thought I had enough health. I kind of fucked up there.
We're going. It's not 24/7 because there's just way too much time to fill. But usually at night, I believe it takes a small break, and then it picks up in the daytime.
But it's an all week event.
Right.
I'll be sleeping. Just a bit. Maybe.
Flashbacks to DQ. Fuck.
I have those occasionally.
In fact, I even got a figure out what I'm gonna be playing. It's gonna be stuff I've never played on stream before.
What?
I don't
Right.
know. Yeah. Just random Sega games. I have Sega.
Spell's gonna play Sonic 2.
I do have it in my library.
Fucker, bitch! Shit.
I really like this background.
Yeah, so this is gonna be pretty bad. It might be overestimate at the end. I lost my weapon, so then the fight after this is gonna be really rough. But, whatever. Sorry, I like to curse quite a lot. I can cut back on that. Oh, but yeah. So that was melon bread. Probably not recognizable. For most people, this is 7 Force from Gunstar Heroes. This is the hardest and longest fight in the game. And I won't be able to show off the awesome best fight I can because like you require like a perfect setup for that. Full health and like as high amount of weapon ammo as you could possibly get.
Yeah, well, thanks for stopping by. Booster Shane put this together on his SegaCrew channel, and our Sega community isn't very big. You run into the same people everywhere you go, so we all decide to get together and play some games. It's a great time. Like, it already got off to a great start, and this is just the first day.
Oh yeah, this is great.
Got the setup there. That's cool. It's a very difficult zero to get.
And as Chronoon was saying, the boss he's fighting now is 7 Force from Gunstar Heroes. You end up fighting 7 Force 3 times in Gunstar Heroes, correct? Or is it 4?
3 times.
3
Well,
times, yeah.
2 times, but you fight the pilot for the 3rd time.
Right. And when you're playing Gunstar, that boss is fairly iconic. So the fact that you get to kick its ass again in Alien Soldier is pretty good.
Dude, you're just... Your cat is just so...
Oh no, Chronoon. You sunk the ancient ruins. What were you thinking?
I just want to kill this guy. Fuck history. Actually a decent 7 Force fight despite everything. Won't be able to get the quick kill on the second and last boss. But everything else should be fine. My face, man. It's too pretty.
Dude, it is.
So, auto-scroller. Not much to say here. You can farm some health off the asteroids.
Greetings
Some
from
of them have
Germany. This is my first time donating, and my 10th time watching. Good luck, Chronoon, on your Alien Soldier run, and I'll donate $10 more if you say I love pizza on stream.
Dankeschön. I love pizza. Give that money straight to
Oh,
me.
we're gonna hold you to that, Germany. Hey, so you're just gonna jump right into S3K after this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need to change anything except the game. So yeah, I'm gonna step outside real quick.
Not looking. Alright, gonna back off here. Wait for these guys to fly away. The part's a little tricky. Again, I need to get full health. Especially for this next fight, because it like doubles or triples the length of it if you can't get the quick kill. Also, I don't have a lot of flame to continue it. It'll be really bad.
No bueno.
For those guys, they're pretty random with their machine gun firing. So, I know when they stop. There's like a position when they all stop firing. So I just try to get as much health and then just go away. space cowboy on a space horse. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong one.
Kind of reminds me of Odin. Let's see it.
I was supposed to use flame at first, so I kind of messed up the fight a little bit. It's okay though. Odin?
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a cool game. Man, we're almost at the end here. I won't be able to get the quick kill here. I just don't have enough aim left to do it, like I was saying earlier. But you can sit in this position and never get hit. Neat little trick, kind of like the crab boss. Oh, what? I still got it anyway? Dude, I'm such a pro. Alright. Now this is the final boss. Here we go. It's also the most random boss in the game. He has an attack that takes 15 seconds per attack. When he does it, he can do it. The record for me is 13 times. Can waste 5 minutes literally just doing nothing. But I'm gonna try to kill him before that. And I can only attack him with this and that. Well, also the 0-2, but I need to get set up for that to deal with. Also, kind of seizure warning. Sorry for that late warning. Oh, here we go. I fucked it up. Sorry for cursing and screwing that up. Oh, what a nice boy. Yeah, I was a bit slow. If I got the first 0 in better, it might have worked out. But unfortunately now we're on the laser shot, so just have to wait. So, best I can hope for is that he's going to shoot out a fireball at some point. Let's make this, just end this quicker. Otherwise, I just have to grind away at his face. Just chisel it away. So, we're probably going to be here for a little bit longer. Looks like I'll not make the estimate unless... Okay. So, I've done this run in marathons, like, did it at GDQ, awesome. I did it at the mansion at GDQ, and then, I don't know, there's some other marathon I did it at, and this is the 4th one. Each time I do an estimated 25 minutes. Okay, no, actually the other time, sorry, I was thinking of someone else, another runner. Anyway, this is a 3rd run, right? 3rd marathon run recently. Estimate's 25, and I'm just barely cutting that estimate every time. Like, for a game as random as this could be, I'm that consistent at it. Or rather, the game can be made that consistent. It's incredible, honestly. I've never had a more reliable estimate. Thanks, guys. Yeah, but ZZZ PC, the Japanese record holder of the hard difficulty, also had a time like that. He just barely cut 25. Pretty incredible. Anyway, that's Alien Soldier. Really awesome treasure game. Probably one of the best games I've ever played. Extremely replayable, difficult, very fun to play, and I just love it. Great music, great graphics. Treasure is a great company. I'm a huge fan of them, and if you're, they've definitely made a bunch of games on Sega system, so you should definitely check out their 6 games on Genesis or Mega Drive, like Dynamite Heady, Gunstar Heroes, Light Crusader, which I've been getting into recently, and McDonald's Treasureland Adventure, despite the name, is a good game. This, and the other one is Yu Yu Hakusho Makyo Toitsusen. It's a fighter game. It's pretty good. and Guardian Heroes, Ikaruga. It goes on and on. They're a great company. Yeah, no, I'd love saying I can actually be a master of like a hard game. But to represent this game is just feels really right to me. This game's fucking awesome. I can't really show a good time though, because it is random, and like, yeah, like you make mistakes, and it just adds up really quickly. For example, Professor Hyrule Kakamimi. That's the actual name of that boss. Just there's no way to avoid that. It's just luck. I made some other mistakes, but I'm not gonna account through all it. It's good stuff. Yeah, it's good. It's worth playing on a 6 button. It's also a game that you can use multi-tap on. I forgot about that. If you have a multi-tap, you can actually have 4 players on a screen fighting together in the Yu Yu Hakusho. It's pretty good.
GG, dude.
Thank you. Yu Yu Hakusho is also a cool series. If you like a typical shonen, like action boy manga and anime, if you somehow don't know about Yu Yu Hakusho, it's a good series. It's very fun. Pretty cool.
Yeah, so as we said, if you consider yourself a gamer that likes to take on a challenge, and you like adding games to your completion list, this is one of them. Add this one to it. Give it a try and master it, because you know, I've known Chronoon here a long time, and he's picked up a lot of games, and this is one of the ones that has really stuck with him out of just the practice it took to get as good as he is. He just can't put it down because it's so addictive. So
Yeah,
even casually, pick it up.
This is one of those games where I'm never thinking of not playing it. I'll probably play this like 10, 20 years ago, as long as my brain can keep up. It's pretty good. It's a really good arcade. The replayability is just through the roof. Replayability is, next to sound design, like the top factors in the game, in my opinion. And this game has it, so I just can't get over it.
Absolutely. It's one of those games where the replayability comes from getting good, if you will. So.
Yeah.
All right. So, and you have another game for us, right?
Yes. So actually, since it's gonna be me again, I will just stay here. But I want to show off this cartridge because I'm a jerk. It's a nice repro. Check that out. Look at that color. Pick this up at Retropalooza. Unfortunately, not an actual Japanese copy. Those go for like $500 to $900. Extremely expensive.
That label even has the shine on it. Dude, that's a
Yeah.
really